But now I can talk about building your PC, and might I say, it was stupid. You went overkill with the parts. You should have just listened to me from the start.
So I've had a laptop for a while.
Although
now.
it does look pretty great, if I must say so myself.
So I've had a laptop for quite a while, and I've been talking about building a PC since like late 2018. I talked to a few of my friends. I think we built a parts list back in 2018, and then I'm like, I'll do it in early 2019, and I just never did it. And about 2 weeks ago, I'm like, I gotta do this. So I ordered the parts, and I picked Isaac up. Everything came in on Friday. I picked Isaac up from school. He came over, and we built the damn PC. Brody came over for a little while. Then he had to go to Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, emergency book run.
He came back later. But we were there. We were there from 2:40, probably from 2:40 to we left at 11:20.
Well, sure, but we weren't building that entire time because I had it built in what? How many hours do you think it was?
Pizza break.
Yeah, we had a pizza break.
Well, no, because when we were having the pizza break, I was installing the operating system.
Right, so I don't know. It's probably like 3 hours in total for building it.
It was longer than that.
No, because we would have got started on it at like 3, and
no, we got right there. We were opening stuff up though.
Right,
but okay, I know.
So in an actual build, it took a while.
The only reason it took so long is because we finally got the PC built. It was like, geez, it must have been around 6, and we got the PC built, and we set it up. Brody was gone at this point. We set it up, and it wasn't displaying. And oh my God, it wasn't displaying.
Yeah, I was. I tried to act cool through that. I don't know how great that was, but I was sweating bullets.
I was too.
I was scared.
we didn't build a $200 PC. I'm not going to say the amount. But
like when you press the power button and it goes all glowy and you're like, hey, it's going great. And then the screen doesn't do anything. It's like,
but we're getting error codes. We're getting error codes. And I'm Googling these error codes and it's saying, yeah, basically the entire motherboard's broke and stuff. And I'm like, shit.
And then we go on some forum and it's like, why don't you try like taking out the graphics card and putting it back in? And
so we took out the graphics card, we put it in the slot below, and it booted. It worked. And then we did that. We just put it back in the slot. It wasn't, and it seemed to work. It works fine.
It's in there right now.
But so we finally get it. We install the operating system, and Brody gets back because my mom got a pizza, dropped it off. And we were hanging out at the office, and what happened? Well, we learned that the cooler wasn't working, the CPU cooler, and we're like, shit. Isaac pointed that out. The fans weren't spinning. So we had to open it up, and he tried a few things. It still wasn't spinning. So we take it off, and luckily the AMD CPU I got came with a default cooler.
Well, yeah,
it's not very good.
All the Ryzen ones come with a cooler, but for the did you say what CPU was?
The
3900X it's a bit toasty. So the little, while the Wraith Prism is a great stock cooler. For a 12-core CPU, not really.
Yeah. So I pull it out and I got thermal paste all over my hand. Well, we had to. He's like, do we have cotton balls? And
no, we didn't. Okay, we pulled. So, you touched the thermal paste on the back of the cooler. It has, the pre-applied thermal paste. If anyone's built a computer, most coolers come with either pre-applied or some that you squirt on. The AMD ones, the stock ones, have a big square of pre-applied stuff. And he takes his finger and he pokes it.
No,
like,
I
who
didn't
does
mean to.
that?
I didn't mean to.
All I know
is
you walked in with thermal paste on your finger and a big finger mark on the thermal paste. And I was like, Gage, why would you do that?
I didn't mean to. So he's like, okay, we get it. Do you have alcohol or like cotton balls in this place? And I'm like, no, I don't. You told me to bring Phillips screwdrivers, and that was it, right? And zip ties. So we go, and it's 8:45, 8:50 p.m. There's a store like a minute away. So we haul ass to that store. We go in, and we're like looking for these cotton balls. Mind you, no one else is in the store. There's a cashier who's eager to leave because it's a Friday night, and Isaac's sitting there comparing the alcohol and the cotton ball prices because he thought $5 for a box of cotton balls was too much.
That's too much. It's a box of cotton balls.
It's 8:45. It's 8:50 p.m. These guys want to leave. So here it is, like 2 minutes till the closing, and we go up to the register, and we put the stuff down, and I say, hey, I need ice because my brother called and said we need ice at the house, and she goes, I guess so.
I think the lady at the register left when we left.
She did.
Yeah, so, she walked out behind us.
She walks out behind us. She locks the door. We go in the ice machine. We get it. And then here I am thinking, okay, she's probably going to lock the ice machine and go back in. No, she follows us and just walks to her car and leaves. So we head back to the office, and we got the computer, like, it's almost like we're playing Operation. And here I am afraid of like hitting the computer with my finger with like the because I had my feet off on the carpet, and Isaac scared me earlier and said if you do that you could like fry the whole system.
Well, you could.
You could. But I was scared to death.
It's not typically going to happen.
I was scared to death anyway, and luckily we figured it out, and we must have left at like 11. It was close to midnight because I had to bring Isaac home. And the PC ended up working in the end, luckily, but it's got the stock cooler on right now. So Amazon's sending me the replacement, no biggie. Yeah, no, that's.
But shout out to Arctic. Why aren't your fans working? They're fans. Yeah. Fans should be easy to make.
Isaac built a wicked machine, and I gotta say thank you, Isaac. Thank you very much for your help. But the funny thing is, we get to Isaac's house, we drop him off, and Brody and I go in, and he has an acceptance letter to freaking UMO or something, and he's like, whatever. You know? But yeah, he's just writing simple things off. He's like, who cares? College can wait.
Well, I was trying to show you. Brody wanted to see my monitor. And I was trying to show him my monitor, and then, I opened the letter. I've got tons of stuff from UMO, so I didn't know necessarily it was the acceptance letter. They always send me tons of junk mail.
But Brody's
they all come in the same envelope.
He's like, whatever. But, yeah, no, it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. The PC's running good, though. Running very good. I installed everything in the following day. I like completely took everything off my desk, and I don't think Isaac's seen where my PC is, but it's not on the floor. It's on my desk.
Good.
But it's like behind my monitors. So
you can't even see the lights?
I can't see the lights. I have to go behind my desk to see the lights.
You spent extra money on RGB parts, and you're telling me you can't even see the lights?
That's what my dad said that. He didn't say that, but he came in my office and he's like, so you can't see the lights? I said, no, I can't.
Yeah, he doesn't even get it.
He's like, whoa, what's the point of them if you can't see them? I said, I don't know. They just look pretty or something. I don't know. But
what did you show it to him? What do you think of my
he thought it was a good build. I didn't open it up. So he hasn't seen like the cable management, but to be honest with you,
I'm not very good at cable management. You just don't go into that side.
But I didn't ask, like, I don't care what it looks like, the cable management. It doesn't bother me. Like, I've never been good at cable management. If you look at my desk right now, I've got cords just like friggin' everywhere. Like, no one knows where they're going to. They're just there, Like, That's just how I am. I don't know. But
Sure.
yeah, PC is pretty cool. I haven't rendered something yet, so I don't know how fast it is going to be.
Well,
But,
how many cores did you jump up from? Wasn't it a
I went
quad
from
core?
4 cores. I went from 4 cores
to 12 cores. You went with the overheating 4-core laptop CPU to a 12-core desktop CPU.
Yeah.
It should be a lot faster.
I'm sure it will be, and I'm excited to. But gaming is smooth on this machine. I'm excited to start streaming now. I don't know what my schedule is going to be, so I'll at Gage tweets on Twitter. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to streaming. That's something I want to do. It's not that loud. The PC doesn't get that hot. Like, my room does not heat up as much as when the laptop was on. So I figured out the Ethernet eyes. So
Oh yeah.
I went into the switch room and I did some like bigamaboos, you know what I mean? Like, I followed some wires, and I get a full half gig on my desktop. So
you got a Ethernet cable into your room?
I got an Ethernet cable into my room. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I thought it was a lot harder than it actually was. I just had to count on the switch. There's a port in my office. It worked the first time, which I thought was pretty cool.
Nice.
I thought it was going to be a lot more work, to be honest with you.
What speed was it coming in on the Wi-Fi?
I only got 100 megs down.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's like I only got 100 megabytes per second down, and some people that are living in this area are like getting 5 megabytes per second down fastest possible.
Brody, we haven't heard you much. What's your internet speed?
Terrible. Always been.
I know, but are you envious?
Of course. Can't do anything about it though.
You could come to the office anytime you want. I said you could have a room. Well, you can't have a full room, but you could like set up in a room.
Yeah. Doing it out in the parking lot you can't really get the like, I thought if you'd sit in the parking lot you'd be able to get coverage. Nah.
Did you try?
Yeah, of course I did.
When?
I don't know, a while ago.
So you just came one day and sat in the parking lot?
Yeah. Why not? Long story short, though, you don't get any internet coverage out there.
I know, it's weird. It sucks.
I've seen some routers where you can leave the house and go 30 feet out somewhere into the woods and still get coverage from the house.
It's like that because the room is like at the back of the building, so it's not, and there's a lot of interference.
Oh, it's in the other half?
No, it's in the room you record in.
Yeah.
Well, not that you're in right now, but the room you're usually in.
Get a better router. Get one of those super routers. Yeah,
I would, but Spectrum doesn't allow third-party routers, so.
That's terrible.
I know.
Well,
wait, Spectrum doesn't?
You could hook it. You could hook a third-party router up to your modem from Spectrum.
I could do that, yes.
Yeah.
They said that I could do that, but I can't replace the router.
You probably can't replace the modem.
No, correct.
But you can replace the router.
Well, it's a combination. It's
right. So you would just use the modem / router combination thing they gave you and just use it as a modem and then put in a new router.
Yeah.
Well, which would make the difference that you'd be looking for.
But I mean, we don't really need a $300 gaming extreme modem in this building, you know what I mean?
No.
Like,
I mean, especially if you have it hooked up to Ethernet. Yeah.
Like, I'm good. I don't really care if someone in the parking lot gets it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, anytime, Isaac, Brody, we're setting up the conference room soon. You could like show up when you're home, sit in there, do some work.
What are your parents' plans with that place again?
They're putting their real estate office in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So literally, it's me and them.
That's pretty cool, I guess.
But it's gonna be pretty cool, I think, when it's finished.
You could we could set up a LAN party area in the conference room, you know?
We should do that. Like one time. The three, or maybe we could get Dylan to do it. Well, no.
We could totally get a group of people to come do it.
What?
We could totally get a couple people to come do it.
Some of your friends?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably not my friends. I don't know if I even have any school friends that are PC gamers.
We should do that, though. Like, what games would we play, though?
I don't know. Something.
The games we would play anyways.
Yeah. No, what would we play? Like, I feel like how, like, when people do LAN parties, they're doing like League of Legends or World of Warcraft parties.
Well, not those.
What?
I said not those.
I know.
Yeah, not interested.
Are we all gonna just play CS:GO?
I guess we could. CS:GO LAN party. Woo-woo.
Yeah, we could get Chicken. Does Chicken live around here?
No, he doesn't.
I don't know. I don't know your friends, Isaac.
Shout out to Chicken, I guess.
Yeah.
he watches this.
He listens to it.
Well, yeah, I guess you can't watch it.
You can't watch audio with your eyes.
Yeah, you can look at like the waves, the audio waves.
You can, yeah.